in there and cleaned it up, so I changed to the DJS 750. So there you go. Back up there to Maine, N1GUP. Hopefully you're still hearing me. Like I say, still doing a good job out here into California. This is KK6IRZ with the group.
I could have found the 500. And yeah, Bob, K8ATV, had about 10 of those things. And he said he'd let me have one or I could buy one from him, but I was very reluctant. It's like trying to, pry a steak out of a coyote's paw, He just wasn't going to have it. So I never got it. But Miss Lou passed away a few years ago, and so I don't know. I bought a couple of things. Bought a SB600 from his wife. That was not working, but it was okay. I overhauled that. But I looked around the room when I was there to see if I could see that box of tubes, but I didn't see it. I asked her about it. She didn't know anything about it. So he must have already had something. He may probably gave it to a friend of his. I think he had somebody in mind anyway. But I didn't have the transmitter anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But anyway, fun stuff. N8 MBS, here it comes to you. And if you're hearing Jeff out there in California, KK6 India, Romeo Zulu, IRS had, send it to him when you're done. And if not, I'll relay out to him, but I'll make this the final as well. So let you guys in the West Coast there have your meeting tonight. I'm sure the band will be great for you as normal. Go ahead, N8 MBS, Kate. And again, my name is Jerry. We need to get your name if you don't mind. Yeah, not hearing him, Jeff. I guess maybe he's working on the problem with it. Go ahead, Jeff. Fire up. 7-3 to Jerry. 56 RSF. Let you put the ribbon on.
Okay. Well, it's been a pleasure, that's for sure. And, it's been fun. I always enjoy the evening time 40 meters. I typically, though, am hanging out on 7293, which is, kind of the West Coast. And it's also usually gets me in between sometimes the broadcast stuff that might cause problems. So I have a tendency to be hanging out on 7293, but I have no problems with sliding somewhere else when I hear the stations coming in. And this has been fun. Jerry up in Maine there, K1GUP. Really glad that we crossed paths. It's always fun for me to make contact back into my home territory. I tell everybody I moved as far away from home as I could get without going in the water. But I just don't want to deal with the snow in the winters anymore. I born and raised in Augusta, Maine. Worked and ran the shop at Armstrong Transmitter in upstate New York for a long time. I've had enough snow. I'll take the Southern California weather for a while, if not forever. But it has been fun. So, N1GUP 73 and KE9U, also Jerry, 73. Been a pleasure talking with you. Hopefully we'll cross paths again. Like I say, always hanging out here on 40 in the evenings usually, and also in the morning. But in the morning there's a lot more broadcast stuff to deal with, so you never know what's going to clear up. Evenings have been much more fun lately for the past probably 2 months, surprisingly. Everybody's thought, I think, that it's been bad during the summer, but it hasn't. There were times where I get out here and I'd bring up SDRs on the East Coast and I could hear myself clear as a bell, and I'd holler CQ for 20, 30 minutes and I wouldn't get an answer. So in any case, it has been fun tonight, and I'm going to call this my 73 also, and probably move back up to 7293. See if there's anybody out here that might be rolling through that is more continuous. We do have a kind of a crowd that comes in and out up there, so maybe something will be going on. But I've had a whole lot of fun here. So Catch you guys all later. This is KK6 IRZ Jeff in Chino, California. I'm going to QSY to 7293 and go into the listening mode for a little while. See ya.
Kilowatt 1958.
Boy, I'll tell you, I was going to tell Jeff, I was born in Riverside, California in 1958, so we licensed in 58. Okay. Yeah, good friends like GPA group, John Rupert he was licensed in 58 as well. Now I see he's having, I was just going to